Welcome back to the website. This is Jason Cairo, and this audio is the audio version of my recent web posting, The Calorie Counting Myth. As with the other audios, I'm going to read the entire post and potentially add some commentary. So let's get right to it. The Calorie Counting Myth. The purpose of this post is to debunk the myth of calorie counting. Yes, that is correct. I said the myth of calorie. Whoa, 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 you say. But everyone believes in calorie counting. To which I say, yes, that's true. Everyone does believe in calorie counting. But who has taken the time to look into the science of calorie counting, and who has looked at the success or failure rates of programs based on calorie deficits? This is what I'm going to do in this post because my belief is that calories have nothing to do with sustained weight loss or positive health outcomes. To substantiate this claim, I will share information and documentation in the form of an audio presentation, a research study, and just plain common sense. To start, I need to describe the theory of calorie counting or reduced calorie diets. Calorie theory postulates that our weight or mass can be reduced or increased via the manipulation of calorie intake and or calorie burn. Calorie intake happens when we eat or consume foods. Calorie burn is when our bodies use calories, quote unquote, for energy. It is continuous, that is, calorie burn is continuous and can be increased during more strenuous activities such as exercise or working out. The theory suggests that if a person wants to lose weight, they would simply consume or eat fewer calories than they burn over time. Conversely, if a person wants to gain weight, they should consume or eat more calories than they burn. So that's calorie theory. Now I need to define what a calorie is as it relates to food. According to Wikipedia, a calorie approximates the energy needed to increase the temperature of 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree Celsius. This is exactly 1,000 small calories, or about 4.2 kilojoules. To put it in simple terms, a calorie is just a unit of measure, which measures the total amount of heat, work, or energy needed to increase the temperature of 1 kilogram of water 1 degree Celsius. Okay, now that we have an understanding of calorie theory and the definition of a calorie, I can start to debunk the claim that calories have anything to do with sustained weight loss or health. Recently, a friend of mine and mentor, Todd Swain, sent me the raw version of an audio he created titled Calorie Deception. In it, he details the history of calories and how they have no relevance to our health or weight loss. The audio is tremendous. He and another colleague of ours, Chris Bond, are the narrators, researchers, and presenters of the material in the audio. To help you understand our shared position, I'm going to provide bits of information from the audio and my thoughts regarding it. An item to note regarding the audio is that Todd has not yet released it, so I'm not able to make it available in its entirety just yet. In the near future, I will make it available to members of this site. Before I get into the content of the audio and my thoughts about it, I should share with you a bit about Todd and Chris. First is that they are both brilliant, meticulous practitioners who maintain vast knowledge and expertise on the human body. In all of their work, including this audio, they engage in exhaustive scientific research, which they then evaluate before reaching conclusions and developing suggestions to be shared publicly. In fact, they consider all potentially affected body systems down to the atomic level before they develop and share any suggestions. They are also both survival operating systems manual therapists. In fact, Todd is the creator and Chris is a manager. They work together to take information they learn, then create and apply manual therapy techniques that enable the body to heal itself. They also consider how nutrition and other internal and external factors can aid in healing and wellness. Finally, they are true professionals and caring people who apply what they learn to their own lives. To me, these are attributes that separate them from most practitioners in the wellness field. They want to see other people live better lives. They want people to experience the freedom that comes with optimal health. They want to help people realize the best version of who they are. Now that you know more about them, I'm going to focus on 2 segments of their audio presentation and relate them to my thoughts on calories, calorie counting, weight loss, and its relationship to health. The segments of the audio I will share regard: number 1, weight loss regardless of calorie consumption, number 2, inflammation, the real cause of almost all weight gain. Earlier I gave the definition for a calorie as it relates to nutrition. To remind you, it is the amount of energy, heat, or work it takes to raise 1 kilogram of water 1 degree Celsius. In order to create the perception calories have any relevance on weight loss or health, someone had to assume calories had specific application to the human body. I'm not sure who did this or when it happened, as neither Todd, Chris, or I have found any information on who created this assumption, but it had to happen at some point. If or when I come across this information, I will share it with you. Weight loss regardless of calorie consumption. The body uses vitamins, nutrients, enzymes, and elements to fuel itself. Food has become the preferred delivery method for these items, even though it does not have to be. We can find these items in many other forms in nature, forms like the air we breathe for oxygen, herbs, spices, supplements, etc. These forms have virtually no calories, yet they are used to create fuel at the cell level of the body. It's not often considered, but each of our cells work within a group of cells, creating functional units or systems of cells. These functional units or systems have tasks, or a task, that are necessary for the proper function of the body. To illustrate this, let's use the example of the liver. The liver is made up of a group of cells. As a unit, they are capable of completing the task of the liver as long as they are provided the material needed to energize the cells that make up the liver. The materials needed to energize each cell comes from vitamins, nutrients, enzymes, and elements. The source of these vitamins doesn't matter. As long as they are present, the liver will